All right, let's get right into Psalm number 3. This one has 9 verses. It's fairly short, beginning with Psalmos David, cum fugeret a facie Absalom filii sui. Domine, quid multiplicati sunt quid tribulant me, multi insurgunt adversum me. Multi dicunt anime meae, non est salus ipsi in Deo eius. Tu autem, Domine, susceptor meus es, gloria mea et exaltans caput meum. Voce mea ad Dominum clamavi, et et exaudivit me de monte sancto suo. Ego dormivi, et soporatus sum, et exorexi, quia Dominus suscepit me. Non timebo milia populi circumdantes me, exurge, Domine, salvum me fac, Deus meus. Quoniam tu percussisti omnes adversantes mihi sine causa, dentes peccatorum contrivisti. Domini est salus, et super populum tuum benedictio tua. So, starting with the first word, psalmos psalmi, noun in the nominative singular, just meaning a psalm or a sacred song. David, just a proper noun, undeclined, always appears as David. Cum, invariable conjunction, which means when, or at the time when. Fugio, fugere, fugi is third conjugation, imperfect active subjunctive singular. He was fleeing when he fled. A is a preposition, invariable, meaning from or away from. Facies, facie is a noun in the ablative singular, face or presence. Absalom, just like David, proper noun, the son's name. Filios filii is the word for son. It's in the genitive singular, so of the son or the sons. So, the Psalm of David, when he fled from the face of his son, Absalom. Verse 2. Dominus Domini, noun in the vocative singular, so vocative, it means you're invoking, so O Lord, not something we use in English much, but you're addressing God here, Domine. Quid, invariable interrogative pronoun, meaning why, sometimes what, but in this case why. Multiplico, multiplicare, multiplicavi. I'm tripping over my L's today. First conjugation in the perfect passive indicative plural, so they are multiplied, they have increased. Qui, quae, quod is the relative pronoun in its nominative plural, who or those who. Tribulo, tribulare, tribulavi, first conjugation, present active indicative plural, they afflict, they trouble. Me is a pronoun in the accusative singular, so me is a direct object of tribulant. Multus, multa, multum, adjective in the nominative plural masculine, many or numerous. Insurgo, insurgere, insurrexi is in its third conjugation, present active indicative, third plural. They rise up, they stand against. Adversum, invariable preposition, against or toward. Me, once again, me, direct object of insurgunt. So why, O Lord, are they multiplied that afflict me? Many are they who rise up against me. Verse 3. Multus, multa, multum, in the form here, multi, which is a nominative plural masculine, adjective, many or a large number. Third conjugation of dico, dicere, dixi, present active indicative plural, they say or they speak. Anima, anime, noun in the dative singular, to my soul, indirect object of dicunt. Meos, mea, meum, the possessive pronoun in its genitive feminine singular, so my, belonging to me. Sum esse fui, irregular verb, to be, present active indicative, third singular, there is no, there exists not, how it's translated in the Douay Rheims English. A very good example of Latin words being able to express many English words or many words in translation with just one Latin word. That's the power of being a highly declined, highly inflected language. So salus salutis, we continue. Noun in the nominative singular, salvation or deliverance. Ipse ipsa ipsum, pronoun, dative singular masculine, for him, unto himself. In, same as English, means in. It's a preposition that's invariable. Deus Dei, ablative singular of God. Eius, genitive singular masculine, his. So the possessive masculine pronoun. Possessive masculine adjective, excuse me. So many say to my soul, there is no salvation for him in his God. Multi dicunt anime meae, non est salus ipsi in Deo eius. Verse 4. But thou, O Lord, art my protector, my glory, and the lifter up of my head. 2. Nominative singular pronoun, you, the subject of the sentence. Autem, invariable conjunction, but or however. Dominus Domini, God once again, in the vocative singular. So we're invoking him again. So you, however, Lord, or but you, tu autem Domini. Susceptor, susceptoris, no, a noun in the nominative singular, protector, defender, upholder. Meus mea meum, possessive pronoun in the nominative singular masculine, my belonging to me, so my protector. Es, sum esse fui, irregular verb, present active indicative, singular in the second person. So you are. So tu autem Domini, but you, O Lord, susceptor meus es. You are my protector. Gloria, gloriae, noun in the nominative singular, glory, honor, splendor. Meus mea meum, my once again, nominative singular feminine. Lifting up, raising, exalto, exaltare, exaltavi. First conjugation, present active participle. So exaltans is the participle. Caput, capitis, accusative singular noun, neuter, head or top, like a capstone, or, a cap. Meus mea meum, once again, my, in the form of meum, which is the neuter, because that is a neuter, so it corresponds. Thou, O Lord, art my protector, my glory, and the lifter up of my head. Tu autem Domini, but thou, O Lord, susceptor meus es, art my protector, my glory, gloria meae, and the lifter up of my head. Et exaltans caput meum. Verse 5. Voce mea ad Dominum clamavi, et exaudivit me de monte sancto suo. I have cried to the Lord with my voice, and he hath heard me from his holy hill. Vox vocis, noun in the ablative singular, with my voice, instrument by which an action, verb, occurs. Meus mea meum, once again, here in the feminine form, ablative singular feminine, to be more specific, so my, once again. Ad, invariable preposition, to or toward. Dominus Domini in the accusative singular. So we've seen it a lot in the vocative, domine, here it is dominum. Lord, of course. Clamo, clamare, clamavi, first conjugation in the perfect active indicative, first singular. I have cried, I called out, which the verb voce is tied to. Exaudio, exaudire, exaudivi, fourth conjugation, perfect active indicative, third singular, and he has heard. The and is implied. Or the and is act. We're just not getting into those little words because you see them a couple times and you already know them. So, and he has heard, he has listened to. Pronoun me in the accusative singular, me, direct object of exaudivit, and then de, just like it exists in Spanish and in French and all the other Romance languages, from, out of. It's an invariable preposition. Mons, montis, means hill or mountain. This is in the ablative singular, so it corresponds with de, which these kinds of prepositions tend to govern the ablative. So, because ablative is like by, with, or from, usually, and these prepositions tend to mean some sort of by, some sort of with, some sort of from. So it's very often, if you see a de, it's usually going to trigger the ablative. And sancto, sanctus, sancta, sanctum, adjective, ablative singular masculine, holy or sacred, and suos. We've seen a lot of mea, meum, meos. Here is the ablative singular masculine possessive pronoun in a different person. So his, it's in the third person. His or belonging to him. So voce mea ad Dominum clamavi. I have cried to the Lord with my voice. Et exaudivit me de monte sancto suo. Grazie Vobisago. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you got a lot out of that one. If you're on the Patreon, then you're going to get the study materials already uploaded. And if you're not, subscribe on Patreon for the full Latin experience, patreon.com/wartburgphilology, to see part 2 for the complete Latin lesson. Of course, this will be part 1 if you're seeing this. This is a preview of the exclusive Patreon where we've got study materials, we've got all kinds of bonuses, and much, much, much more. Thanks very much. We'll see you next time.